Good morning and welcoming everybody to today's meeting of the Economic Development Power Allocation Board. We come to you today from the beautiful Niagara Power Project outside of Buffalo, New York. It's a little bit different, so bear with us and me if I'm a little out of my element, but I think we're all good. I'm welcoming Andy Silver and Dennis Trainor, who appear today by video. We have Steve Van Cole and Eric Bowers also by video. Eric's going to be our presenter today. And welcoming Power Authority staff who are here today in person and also appearing by video. This is a scheduled board meeting. It was duly noticed as required by the open meetings law. And I'm going to call this meeting to order pursuant to EDPAB bylaws, Article 3, Section 2. We begin with the adoption of the agenda. Before we do that, Board Member Silver, Member Trainor, do either of you have any amendments to the agenda?
No.
Hearing none, I would ask that someone move the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
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 There's no opposition, the motion carries. Next on our agenda, I'm going to ask Eric Bowers, Vice President for Economic Development and Key Account Manager, Power Contracts and Tariffs, to open and do his presentation.
Good morning, Chair Morris, members of the board, and all in attendance today. My name is Eric Bowers, Vice President of Economic Development and Key Account Management. Thank you all for your availability today. Your attendance at these meetings is very much appreciated. We have two items on the agenda today. The first item is for a transfer of a Recharge New York power allocation, and the second item is for the extension of the Economic Development Plan that covers industrial incentive awards, specifically for Pratt Paper, Inc. I will now ask Steve Van Cole, the Manager of Power Contracts and Tariffs, to present both of these items.
Thank you, Eric. Good morning, everyone. Today we have an item coming before you as required by public authorities law. It's a transfer of an award allocation. A quick review of some reasons for which a customer may require the transfer of their award. Business reorganization, which can include a corporate entity change, such as Inc. to LLC, a merger or a split, all resulting in a change of federal tax ID. A sale of the business to another business, resulting in a change of federal tax ID, and a move from one location in New York State to another location in New York State. This item requests the board to approve the transfer of a Recharge New York or RNY power allocation for a customer that manufactures custom engineering industrial equipment, which sold its assets for its facility in Tonawanda to another business that will continue the same business operations at the facility in Tonawanda. This item request is subject to 1, approval of the transfer of the RNY power allocation by the authority. 2, there being no material reductions in the base employment level or capital investment commitment associated with the allocation that would be transferred. And lastly, the transfer is addressed in contract documents containing such terms and conditions determined by the authority to be appropriate to effectuate the transfer. Specifically, the board is requested to recommend the trustees to approve the transfer of 180 kilowatt RNY power allocation awarded to Hebler LLC for use at its facility located at 2000 Military Road, Tonawanda, New York, to CPEG Buffalo LLC to address organizational changes. This item is submitted for your approval. I'd be glad to answer any of your questions.
Mr. Trainor, any questions for Steve?
No questions. No, Steve, no question.
Mr. Silver, any questions for Steve?
No.
I would then ask for a motion to approve the resolution and recommend the transfer.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There being no opposition, motion carries.
Thank you. For the second item coming before you today, the board is requested to recommend that the trustees approve an extension of the economic development plan covering the use of net revenues produced by the sale of expansion power to provide electric bill discounts in the form of an industrial incentive award, or IIA, to manufacturing companies located in New York State that are at identifiable risks of closure or relocation to another state. With the board's approval, the term of the plan would be extended from June 1st, 2025 to May 31st, 2026. On May 19th, 2025, Pratt, New York, Inc., or Pratt, submitted a request for an extension of its IIA beyond May 31st, 2025. Upon review of Pratt's current business case, staff determined that Pratt continues to meet the IIA requirements of being a manufacturing company at risk of closing or curtailing operations, and continues to be negatively impacted by high electricity costs, which threatens the economic viability of operations at its Staten Island facility. Pratt further stated that it is anticipating electricity demand price increases in the near term based upon the current tariff. The company also cited both higher costs related to Public Law 97, referring to greenhouse gas emissions, and recent unexpected significant increases in operational costs expected from wastewater pretreatment requirements from the New York City Department of Environmental Protection, as making the Staten Island plant less competitive than its facilities in other states, further jeopardizing its successful operation in New York.
All right, Eric,
An extension of the IAA would support Pratt's ability to maintain the committed employment level of 270 jobs at its facility. At its September 23rd, 2025 meeting, the New York Power Authority Board of Trustees will be asked to approve a request to approve an extension from June 1st, 2025 to May 31st, 2026 of the Economic Development Plan, and approve a one-year extension from June 1st, 2025 to May 31st, 2026 of the term of the IIA previously awarded to Pratt in the amount of $1 million in connection with its Staten Island operations. Accordingly, NYPA staff requests that the Economic Development Power Allocations Board approve an extension of the Economic Development Plan covering the use of net revenues produced by the sale of expansion power to provide electric bill discounts in the form of an industrial incentive award to manufacturing companies located in New York State that are at identifiable risk of closure or relocation to another state. In accordance with Public Authorities Law, Section 1005, 8th enumerated paragraph, Economic Development Law, Sections 188, and the provisions of Economic Development Law, Sections 184 and 185 that evaluate applications for certain power. This item is submitted for your approval, and I'd be glad to take any of your questions.
Thank you. And as I read the materials, we've had a relationship with Pratt since 2013, correct?
Right.
We've done previous extensions. Okay, thank you. Mr. Trainor, any questions for Steve today?
No questions for Steve, no.
Mr. Silver?
No, thank you.
Then I would entertain a motion to approve the resolution.
I'll move the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
There being no opposition, the motion carries. Who's going to speak to the last issue on the agenda, the amendment of the bylaws? I'm sorry.
It's consent.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yes.
Oops, sorry. Like I said, I'm a little bit out of my routine. Add to. Anything else we need to address today? Anything else to come before the EDPAB board?
We just need a motion on the consent.
We don't have a motion. I would entertain a motion on the consent item on our agenda.
So moved that.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There being no opposition, motion carries. We also have to have a motion, if anyone's willing, to adopt the minutes of our last meeting, which was held on July 29th, 2025.
I'll move the motion.
I should
Second.
have asked first, are there any amendments to the minutes?
No.
There being none, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There being no opposition, motion carries. We're scheduled for our next EDPAB board meeting on Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. Excuse me, corporate secretary staff will be in touch with everybody to confirm availability, also to review any potential conflicts. Anything else to come before our board today? Okay. Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to close the meeting and adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There being no opposition, motion carries. Good to see everybody, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Okay.